Group 1.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hi there, my name is Ian LaMarche, and what you just witnessed was the cha-cha. The cha-cha-cha, a formal type of ballroom dance. Today, my group and I will be explaining to you why we believe ballroom dance, when incorporated into the Dallas Independent School District, can benefit and raise the educational bar. Thus, we present the Chance to Dance, a program, a 14-week program after school for students who are underprivileged, and it will teach them how to dance ballroom. And then as well, we are beginning off with just one school, although we want to reach all of DISD eventually. So that school is going to be Edward Carey Middle School, which they are the home of the Colts, which is why we have our logo of a tangoing horse. And by the end of this presentation, we hope that you can understand the background of the program as well as the specifics and finally the logistics. So to start us off, here's Alex with the background of the project.
Yeah. Thank you for that introduction, Ian. We are so happy to be here today in front of the Dallas City Chamber of Commerce. Thank you for having us. My name is Alexandra. I'm going to be explaining to you the background behind our program's values before handing it off to Catherine. So I'll start off with Dallas. Dallas, as you know, is a big city. We're the 9th largest city in the nation, and our school district has a whopping 230 schools and 160,000 students. With so much to do and just one budget, one administration, Dallas suffers. We are the 7th highest in the nation as far as our dropout rate. We aim to fix this. Benefits of the performing arts, this is where we come in. Study after study shows that performing arts, being music, theater, dance, speech, these help students academically. Students that participate in the performing arts are 4 times more likely to obtain academic achievement. They're 4 times more likely to participate in a math or a science fair, and so on. But for all of the statistics, there's so much that cannot be quantified. So dance brings so many benefits to students. Physically, it teaches muscle memory, it improves posture, it assists balance. Socially, these students are going to be learning community building skills, such as cooperation, trust. Culturally, in Dallas, we want to nurture a culture, not where students are just judged by their test scores, but where they feel like they can imagine, innovate, create. And cognitively, dance has been proven to improve language development, it improves literacy, and it assists in cognitive thinking, programming. So we have to choose just one school to start out, and our pilot school of choice is Edward Carey Middle School. Edward Carey Middle School is perfect because they are very, very close to Studio 22, and they have many needs that we can assist with. Here you can see a graph showing Edward Carey Middle School's mean scores. They are grossly underperforming. They're well below the state average. In the next slide, you can see that a vast majority of Edward Carey Middle School students are economically disadvantaged or at risk, meaning they're not prepared for college down the road. We think that by providing this program, taking these kids, putting them in a new environment, teaching them a new skill, and giving them new mentors, we can not only turn those numbers around, but we can enrich the rest of these children's lives. Intelligence is not an exact science. It diverse, dynamic, and wonderfully interactive. So I know you'd like to know how the program will be run and all of the details, and for that I will pass it on to our instructor, Catherine.
Thank you, Alexandra. Good evening, everyone. How are you today? So I want to share with you about who we are at Studio 22. So who are we? We are a ballroom and social dance club. We were founded 6 years ago and were modeled after one of the largest LA dance studios. We currently have a heart to reach Dallas with our love for dance, and we specifically want to help Edward Carey Middle School do this. We highly value our instructors, and we really want high caliber, and so in fact 2 of our instructors helped Mark Cuban dance on Dancing with the Stars. You did not know that? We learned that today. So where is the chance to dance going to happen? Well, as you can see here, Studio 22 is located off of LBJ Freeway, just off of Preston, and Edward Carey Middle School is down just off of Midway. And so it's only 17 minutes away, and so we decided to choose to bus them each week to our main ballroom, where they'll be able to experience hardwood floors and also mirrors, and just get the experience of being in a ballroom dance studio that they will never get before, never have in their lives. So what exactly is the Chance to Dance? The Chance to Dance is a 14-week program where we are going to teach the students the fundamentals of ballroom dance, including the rumba, the cha-cha-cha, and the tango, as well as the waltz. And every week, we're going to teach them also part of a routine, which they'll get to perform at the end of the semesters at Studio 22, and also in front of their peers at Edward Carey Middle School. You might wonder, when is this all going to take place? Well, we plan to launch it in fall 2015. As you can see here, every Tuesday from September to December, we are going to have the kids come with us, come up to Studio 22. At 4:15 they usually get out of school, and so by 4:30 they'll be driving to their class up at Studio 22. They'll get their shoes on, which we're going to provide them, and they'll also get a snack. And then at 5:30 they are going to start the dance instruction. And there'll be 2 main dance instructors, Ian and myself, and we will teach them, but we're going to be accompanied by volunteers who are members at Studio 22 who can also assist the kids along the way. So it's a very cool program where we're going to be able to mentor these kids and encourage them. And there's going to be 39 volunteers, and for every 2 students, we're going to get 1 volunteer. And then at 6:45, they're going to get back on the bus and drive home to be right back to school, where they're going to be picked up by their parents. So you might wonder, how in the world are we going to choose the 78 students from Edward Carey Middle School? Well, we plan to have an essay contest for the 6th graders this year, starting in May. And so we're going to ask them to write an essay about why they want to be a part of this program, and also what their hopes are for the future. And then based on that, we will choose the students to be part of the program. So now I'm going to hand it off to Kaylee Donnelly, our studio and events manager, who is going to share with us more about staffing and budget.
Thank you, Catherine. So now let's meet our staff. So first, I'm Kaylee Donnelly, the studio and events manager here at Studio 22. A little bit about myself: I graduated from UT Dallas in 2003 with a bachelor's degree in business administration. I continue to manage different companies around the Dallas area. I have been with Studio 22 now for 7 years, and I will be in charge of personally overseeing this project as a whole and any unforeseen issues, as well as budgeting and scheduling. You've already met Alexandra Pollock-Jenkins. She is our project coordinator here at Studio 22 and has been with us for 1 year now. Alexandra also graduated from the University of Texas at Dallas with a bachelor's degree in operations management. Alexandra has coordinated and promoted various activities and events throughout her career thus far, and has worked intensively with our dance youth program here at Studio 22. Alexandra will be in charge of filing all the paperwork, reviewing and choosing those 78 students with the essay contest, and also administering the background checks to our volunteers. We have Catherine McCord. She will be our head female instructor here. with this program. A little bit about Catherine. She started dancing at the age of 5 in San Francisco, California. She furthered her dancing career by competing in many competitions and events, and eventually went to Juilliard, where she graduated with a bachelor's in fine arts from there. A little bit, she also appeared on Dancing with the Stars in 2013, if you're wondering why she may look familiar to you guys. She has been an instructor with Studio 22 now for 5 years. We have Ian LaMarche. He started dancing at the age of 7 in Austin, Texas, and like Catherine, continued his dancing career and eventually graduated from SMU with a bachelor's degree in dance. He has been with us now for 2 years. Ian and Catherine will be in charge of teaching the mentors and the students in front of the class of ballroom dancing, while each mentor individually teaches the children. So we will have 39 volunteers, and each volunteer will be in charge of one male and one female student and helping them together with their ballroom dancing, while Ian and Catherine teach the class as a whole. One requirement pending a background check is that they have been a member with Studio 22 for 1 year to ensure that they are capable and qualified to teach these students. This is on a first-come, first-served basis, and each volunteer will receive a 20% discount from their membership fees for the 3 months during this program. We will also have 2 chaperones appointed by the principal of Edward Perry Middle School, 1 male and 1 female teacher, responsible for the safety of the children outside of school. They will be compensated at a rate of $10 per hour. So let's see how this could be done. As you can see, our grand total is expected to be $10,567.60. This includes staff compensation with the membership, volunteers for Studio 22, as well as the paid chaperones. Our clothes includes the 78 pairs of dance shoes we will be giving to each student. Our snacks include a granola bar or fruit snacks with water each week for 14 weeks. And our transportation includes the bus rentals for the 3 hours each week for 14 weeks. As you can see, transportation makes up roughly half of our budget at 48%, volunteer compensation at 32%, clothes at 17%, and snacks at 30%. This concludes our financial segment. Now back to you.
Okie dokie. So, as you can see, there is a dire need for something that kind of steps up the ISD educational system, sets that bar even higher. As well, you can see that our program is very executable. It's very well put together, and it can be done. And finally, the financial aspect of it, we feel very confident in our numbers, and which we hope you understand this. However, this is not possible unless we have your help and your backing. So my question to you is, will you give these kids a chance to dance? Oh, got it. The chance to dance. So, the floor now for questions. Yes?
Why middle school kids?
Yes, why middle school kids? We believe middle school is a very important time where I guess when you look at the kind of underprivileged school aspect, people are starting to conglomerate into more troublesome aspects. So when you're in elementary school, there's a, gangs aren't as prevalent, things like this. As well, things are kind of innocent at that point. But when you go into middle school and the transition into high school, if you don't start something in the point when they're in middle school, it's not going to transition into high school. You're not going to get them to, you know what I mean? So it's a very pivotal point of who they are becoming. And so we want to target that aspect because we would like to see them carry on to do dance in high school and then proceed to succeed and go to college underneath some kind of dance scholarship, something along these lines. So that's why we feel middle school is a very important part.
Also, if they start dance at middle school, we believe it's an early enough age so they could proceed like a dance elective or try out for a dance team in high school.
Thank you, Group 1.